fuck that nigga and what his bro say. And if it's time to crash, we gon' take that shit. 60 bands, my name, I got it on me. And I remember I was broke.
I made 100 off the four-way. It's money over bitches, fuck that nigga and what his bro say. And if it's time to crash, we gon' take that shit the whole way. This chopper got a drum and take a week to shoot the whole thing. Take a week to shoot the. It's Sunday fun day in the Tessie. I'm sliding with the doors, a pistol on me, shit get hectic. These diamonds in my chain, they make it light, but this shit heavy. My being playing games, but my new bitch down to bless me. She said, fuck that basic bitch, I be your shooter if you let me. His words over whoopties, my little nigga got that Uzi. It's James Bond guns and muzzle flashes like a movie. I kick it with the biscuit in case that nigga want a two-piece. Got extensions if they trippin', the same guns from Call of Duty. Still blood on the streets from the last time my niggas hopped out. He turned into a gamer, he in the crib and he won't pop out. The shit is getting messy, I told the bros to bring the mops out. And 600 a bitch, if he run up then he get walked down. I'm outside like a billboard, type of money that they gon' kill for. My bitch gon' hold the blower and I'm the nigga that she gon' kill for. And 60 on my neck, 120 in a Tesla, 30 shots you lose your life. Boy, don't play around with them extras. I'm really in the field and I'm gon' put on for my section. A South Central baby, West Side, it ain't no question. Damn near broke my trigger when he started talking reckless. Wrote his name on the bullet, now I know he got that message. This chopper for insurance to this block, I'm so invested. I love my ghetto bitch, inside her purse she hold my weapon. Tap my name before the gang, it's nameplates and gold necklace. She gon' bring her best friend, they call me daddy when they sexin'. Leave hickeys on her neck, yeah that's my bitch, boy don't you test it. Big rocks on my fist and it came with a new weapon. Pray to God with my scales into this pot, I'm such a blessing. Got a pockets full of knots, reach for this Glock and I'm gon' stretch it. What's the deal? We're Trap Tapping TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. The good news you can use, the good knowledge though you can't get in nobody's college though, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you hit that good subscribe button for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Tap in with the tap in. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest, and make sure that you hit that subscription button and become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia family. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that, man. And I need y'all to make sure that y'all hit the link in the description. Broke Baby Mama out now on all streaming platforms, as well as the POETIK, FLAKKO, Rat 100, Words Are Hard Disc. Go ahead and get into that if you ain't got into that, man. We got Loose Coochie Lips, Loose Cannon, a.k.a. Turtle, a.k.a. he who has a hard time reading out loud, going over his dissertation of Bricc Baby and Bigu backdooring Quando, Rondo, and became a CI for the FBI to turn in Lil Durk in the OTF. And the OTF. He's starting off terribly. I swear to God, y'all, that's what he put. And the OTF. Not and OTF, and the OTF. And the only the family. It's and only the family. It's not and the OTF like the, never mind. Oh, boy. So, as a disclaimer before this video starts, we are finna listen to the thoughts and opinions of he who has a hard time reading out loud, possibly at a kindergarten level. He never read 100 books to get a free pan pizza. Scholastic book fair was never a thing within his household. This boy dumb. And he was guaranteed in resource classes. So this is disclaimer before we get into the stupidity of Turtle, aka Loose Cannon. Let's get into this. Let's go.
Let me break it down to you. Same thing Big U.
Doesn't he sound like he has a hard time reading out loud?
Said, right? Remember when Big Useless said, I wasn't even in town when Fats got hit. I was out of state. So Polka Butt, the bozo, said the same thing. I wasn't even in town when it happened.
My friend recently asked me for some money and I was like, why aren't you using Empower? When I need cash and my paycheck is gone,
Both of y'all was. That's just the craziness. Not putting anything on y'all, right? But we do know Y'all working for the police. Bigu, you get paid by the police, right? And y'all both was trying to expose Quando Rondo.
Extort was the word you were looking for, big dog. Expose was not the word you were looking for. Extort was the word you were looking for. Don't worry about it. Words are hard.
Y'all both was. You told Quando Rondo Puka Butts when he get out here, he gotta check in. And he don't check in with Big Useless. Check in with me. So that's absurd because you a buster. You nobody. You just be popping it, acting like you just.
This dummy is entertaining though. Turtle is funny. Turtle is funny.
This super tough guy. And you just a fraud. Everything that you do, I told y'all, right? We was on academics. Why somebody should just took your phone? Took your phone, CI. Now let's do it because I spoke to the guy. And he told me, bro, y'all was sharing locations for 2 days. 2 days. You knew what was going on.
It's crazy how these grown men and these so-called gang members get on the internet and just start snitching all on somebody. Snitching. Yeah, I talked to the guy. He said, y'all sharing location for 2 days. Nigga, why you telling? Barnacles.
First of all, listen, this thumbnail, right? Y'all see him holding up this paperwork. It's a receipt. He said he got picked up from the feds, but that's it.
And it's crazy how they tying Big U to something that has absolutely nothing to do with him. Like, at all. Like, you niggas is crazy.
77 Division property release form, right? Property release form. I thought the feds came and got you. Where's that feds paperwork? Don't worry. It's gonna get worse, right? Goofy acting like we gonna just forget about him showing a piece of paper and he's actually saying it was for the federal, it was state. It was state. And then you see on there, it says gun, assault rifle. I don't even think it said assault rifle, but y'all can read it, it's blurry. But where is the receipt? When the feds come to your house, they always give you a receipt at the end. Even state do it. It tells you what is they looking for, what did they find, and then after they get everything like that, they write you a receipt. If it's a phone, if it's a computer, laptop, iPad, any digital, anything digital, right? Electronics, just period. After they come in there, they give you all that, right? So where's that paperwork at? Okay, let's go even further. You said that you got bonded out, sweetie. Sweetheart, where's your bond papers? Where is your release paperwork from the bond?
Now, is Luce Coochie Lips, Luce Cannon asking some legitimate questions? Definitely. We're not going to pretend like the validity of his questions aren't justifiable, because this is like some of the smartest things I ever heard. This dumbass said. He really ain't saying nothing that smart. This is just all really based off common sense, but that just goes to show you how fucking stupid this guy is. But who is Luce Cannon or WACK 100 to where anybody has to prove anything to them? That'd be the thing that I'd be thinking about. Like these niggas are nobodies. Like, who cares about a Luce Cannon? Who cares about a WACK 100? Who really cares about any of these people involved for real? Like, we're all adults. Like, who gives a good goddamn about what any of these people think or whatever? Like, who are you trying to prove to? But with that also being said, considering this internet game that we're playing as far as social media and content and all that kind of stuff, blah, 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 a simple show of bond paperwork could pretty much end this whole back and forth like Sierra that Bricc baby does in fact have going on. So we'll see if that ever comes out. But if it doesn't, that could get icky and tricky, sticky for the Briccy for sure.
Okay, first of
Ickington for the Brickington for sure, for sure.
all, who did it? Who did your bond? I know you ain't gonna say nothing because it's not true. How much was your bond for a felon with a prison prior that got caught with an AK? Did y'all forget that Crip Mac got caught with ammunition and a gun? They threw out the gun and stuff like that, and they gave him 3 years for ammunition. And the feds
Ammunition. Words are hard, don't worry about it.
picked that up. No bail, no nothing.
Now, that is a very valid point. And that does make Bricc baby situation look the ickiest of the trickiest of the stickiest. What's going on with a stick versus what's going on with a blick is two totally different things. And the stick is going to come with a harsher consequence than the blick. So what's going on there is definitely a valid question. However, if it is an open case, I can understand why Bricc baby would be hesitant to not speak on it. But I'm just saying.
Crip Mac. We just talking about, it just happened. And y'all telling me somebody that got a worse record that's in the media threatening people and all this other stuff like that, that's not a slam dunk case. Riding around, going to no jumper, talking about he's looking for WACK and he got the gun out and all this other stuff on live, crashing out. Do y'all people really think that he's not a rat? You make a statement on a podcast, you said it, and then you say you trolling. How are you trolling speaking about somebody else's business? No, this is corroboration. What you doing is just putting that out in the air, so when something happened, you be like, oh, that didn't age very well. That wasn't it. That wasn't the whole, what I was trying to do. I slipped up, I'm high, I'm drunk, I'm on pills. No, because everybody know a sober mind, a drunk man don't tell no tale. And this is facts.
Drunk words and sober thoughts is what you were going for, Turtle. Don't worry about it. Words are hard.
A sober man will lie. But you don't be sober. You be high. Y'all know when you got your friends and they get high and they talk too much and tell everything, you be like, hold on. Somebody even dry snitched on you, wasn't even trying to, like, man, that club was smacking, those girls was all over you and you right next to your girl. Like, what? You get what I'm saying? This is what Bricc baby is accustomed to doing. But let's get further, how he backdoored Quando Rondo. Him and Big Useless. Same thing. Okay, Big Useless go on Breakfast Club. Everything I tell y'all is facts. Breakfast Club, right? When he go on Breakfast Club, he exposed the text messages, right? With Quando Rondo. Acting like Quando Rondo is doing something wrong. Then, what's the name? You gotta check in. Like, what? 2 cops. You gotta check in with the LAPD. That's what they saying, Quando Rondo. Right? And I want to expose, the conversation that we had, because there's still a case going on. Right? But Bricc baby tried to lie to Vlad this morning talking about, oh, the feds just picked me up. This is facts. He tried to make it seem, since we've been on him about all this other stuff like that, he trying to make it seem like throwing himself in the line of fire like the feds just came and got him. And that's on West Side 60s that happened. They're homies. And Vlad, you cannot lie. because you told.
So is there some sort of proof of this? Is there some sort of recording? Do we got an email, a text message? Or today is Monday. Do they do No Jumper on Monday? Tuesday. One of the shows is on Monday, Tuesday. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But we're going to find out in the next 48 hours if he's on No Jumper Live. We're going to see about that.
My God, what happened? So, let's go. So at the end of the day,
artificial intelligence has gotten so advanced.
You probably can't tell that some of us
aren't real.
I'm definitely real.
And that's a problem.
Bricc, you was given locations. You said it on the internet, you was given locations. All I did was dropping lows. Right? You dropping lows for what? You never had a record with none of the OTF members until after that happened, right? Quando Rondo is from Rolling 60s in Atlanta.
Savannah, Georgia. Savannah, Georgia, not Atlanta. It's a very big difference.
You know he's beefing with Lil Durk. So why would you side with somebody that's beefing with your homie because you really from Atlanta 60s? Because none of the homies know you.
Loose Cannon.
It's not like you put in work.
Loose Cannon's not from like no 60s. None. Like, he's not from Jupiter 60s. Like, he's not. This guy's a non-affiliate civilian just like your boy. What the fuck he's talking about?
It's not like you was around. You say that you know Nipsey and you squabble Nipsey. That's a lie. Right?
You said Nipsey told you to continue to push this music thing and put on for the West Coast. That's also a lie. So, hey, Pot. My name's Kettle. We're both black.
You said you got into it with Black Sam and stuff like that. Listen, that was a lie. Black Sam got into it with you and you did some whole stuff. You was a 304. You ran up out of there. One of the homies was protecting you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you acting like you just this 6'10", 380 type of dude when you on a microphone. Bricc, if that was happening, Puka Butts, you would not get choked up. Barry Gordy sitting right next to you, behind P. Nice. And you know what?
That is ugly. I ain't gonna lie. God damn it, Turtle is cooking right now. Fight back, Bricc. Fight back.
He didn't do anything. He's a sweetheart. Sweetie! A sweetie! Marks. Suckers. If I get a tingling wrong in my finger, in my tummy, boy, it's bad. It's bad for somebody. See, this is the difference between somebody that's talking and talking how they walk it. You get what I'm saying? You just talk it and get caught up. Boy, all y'all on here just be popping it. Got something done to him on the internet. Bad. I'm not saying something I can't get caught up in slipping, but boy, I'm gonna give my respect. I ain't going out like that. People seen the robbery, like, y'all ain't taking nothing. Nothing at all. Because I'm here. And if I wasn't...
That was fake. That was a skit. That was all scripted.
That'd be your thing, your lick. But since y'all caught me on that day, y'all gonna have to squeeze. That's just how I am. Something just wrong with my head.
That's not true.
But
That's lying. That's not true.
Big useless. So you wasn't there and you wasn't asking him for some money, for protection. You wasn't saying I'm gonna put homies around you to protect you, but you gotta pay me. And he was like, why I gotta pay you when we both from Rolling 60s? We both, listen, I'm from Atlanta or whatever like that. but we supposed to be homies. This is what Quando Rondo's saying to Big Useless.
Madam VP Harris, I'm worried about the election. Women's reproductive rights are on the line.
And Bricc, baby, you dropping this low, so when the feds come and hit you, they take your electronics because they took Quando Rondo's phone at that point of the incident. And they found out, like, why are you sharing your location with him? So they gonna see, do their research, because it's Beverly Hills. Stumbling across it, like, oh, okay, this is gonna be too big for state because this crossed the lines. You get what I'm saying? It's people flying in and doing, okay. So
again, that's another true statement. Once things start going from state to state, you going from here to there, blah, 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 that makes it federal when you cross some state lines, big dog.
Go. You get caught. Caught in the cookie jar. They come, stumble up, get to your electronics, your phone and stuff, and then they take the AK. But where's the paperwork where they saying they took the AK and they took your electronics? Because on academics, y'all go play it back. He didn't even know what they was taking. I said, so on the paperwork, it's gonna say electronics, all electronics. Oh yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Electronically. Bozo.
Electronically, not electronically. Electronically was the word you was looking for. All right, shout out to all the electricians who work on things that are electric, electronically. Sparkles. This nigga right here is stupid. This dumb motherfucker is making some good points. What has Bricc baby gotten himself into where a complete idiot like this is able to make valid points? The goddamn electrician is making all the sense right now.
Stop lying. You was in there shaking like a snitch in a huster party, and those people turned you against them. And you start working.
They did it electronically too, huh? With the electricians.
You made that deal long as I don't have to turn in people from roller sixes in California. I could do it from other states. Because Pee Wee Longway and all the homies got turned in by you. Right? Little Dirk and them got turned in by you. You over there bragging and acting like this is not playing with somebody's life. They trusted you with information. It's not just the dude OTF Jam that was wearing a wire. It wasn't just that. How did they get to him? Because of you. You doing records?
Now, for those of y'all who don't know, the rumor is Bricc baby is the one who gave whomever the location on Quando Rondo of, my bad, yeah, my bad. Bricc baby's being accused by the streets, of course, no law enforcement, no actual credible legal system has put this into work. This is just rumor mill on the streets, word on the street, word on the curb, you heard, is that Bricc baby allegedly, with no proof, gave the location of Quando Rondo to whomever, and it led to the 187 unalignment of Lil Pab. They're saying that's who number 4 is. But on the back end, somebody also just sent me something today, a very reliable source, and they saying that number 4 is actually not Bricc baby and it's somebody else too. So that could be true. We're gonna see, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But from a law enforcement standpoint, nobody has been charged with this. Nobody has been whatever. This is all just speculation on the streets and people trying to put one and one together to make two for the sake of content.
Yeah, I know. Y'all not seeing the whole pattern of they don't want to do nothing dirty because they marks, but they just try to orchestrate it, play fiddle. This is the same thing When Big Useless talking about Nipsey is my brother. He was like a son to me. No, he wasn't. You was a fraud. You had a 10-year contract on him. It was expiring that same year. In August. You took money off of Victory Lap. You was getting paid. How come you wasn't going out with DJ Khaled and all of that until Nipsey died? You wasn't making connections and your name wasn't blowing up like you thought it would. Until Nipsey.
Why is this nigga quoting Biggie?
Demise. Bricc. Puka Butts, let's go back to you. You was on the phone talking about, you know Big U is a snake. You know he's a rat. You know he's not like that. But every chance you get, you want to defend him. But yeah, when WACK was telling you, like, yeah, Luce is your big homie, you didn't deny it. You didn't say, oh, yeah, you was being cool until I snapped on you and called you the police and the CI. And you older than me. Folks.
That's not true. Luce Cannon's like 40. We already proved he lies about his age, though. Don't worry about it.
This is the crazy part. He know. Like, he's from a different region, a different time zone, a different area. He don't get down like me. And I'm tough. Believe me, you play with me, there's two ways it's gonna go. Either I have to go, or you gonna have to go. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about you Puka Butts because you're not even in that equation. I'll spit on you and kick you in your butt, and you gonna run like a straight 304. So we ain't even worrying about you. We just talking about like in general. Like, we talking about like this is real facts. Well, I put out demos and it's like hundreds of demos and stuff like that. It's celebrities speaking on me like, yeah, he's that guy. Don't play with him. You get what I'm saying? Even though I made millions of dollars. The fact of it is, it's like, I just don't change my attitude, and that's why people love me. That's why people mess with me. It's authentic. I joke around, I might do skits and stuff like that, and clown and stuff like that, but when it comes down to playing, it's like, I give y'all all, like, let y'all know, like, I love my wife, you get what I'm saying? I'm a street dude, I'm a businessman, but they only want to play one-sided. They want to only say, like, they just this. You could be all of it and be genuine. You get what I'm saying? But you like to backdoor people. And then you work with the police, give them tips and give them things, and you tell up. You was telling up because you couldn't give them nothing lower. They wanted something big, and you gave it to them. Post those bond papers. You can't because you took money from Adam. You took money from Adam talking about that you needed to get bonded out. But it was no bond situation. They just let you go because you cooperated and acted like, okay, I need a bond, I need to get low, I need to get my head straight. You get what I'm saying? You working with those people. And you talking about when it's gonna come.
Hey, if Bricc baby did get Adam for some fake bond money, that'd be barnacles.
Oh. You tried to run a play this morning. You had somebody texting DJ Vlad like the feds just pick him up. But we caught on to that. You thought we was gonna jump out the window and say that. You get what I'm saying? No, we wasn't. But what kind of games are you playing, Goofy? You're a real life goof troop. You is a real life mark. You acting like you just this big, bad, tough individual when you just a real life sugar plum, buttercup, cotton ball.
Today, President Biden unveiled a new executive action that shields approximately 500,000 immigrants from deportation.
It's one of the biggest announcements for immigration relief, the keeping families together.
You is terrible. And Big Useless and the rest of the Buster Avengers, it's like y'all have to stop portraying like y'all just something that you not. Y'all all get antagonized on the internet because people see right through you. You can't get paid by the police and talking about that you still a 6-0 crib. Big Useless, that just don't make sense. You gotta give it up. You gotta be one way or the other. I'm not trying to prove you like I'm tough. That's what you say. You can't say that anymore. You know why? Because you know not to play with me. That's the crazy part. So at the end of the day, it's like certain individuals, you know you can't say and come out and say things about because you know they sound the cannon. You get what I'm saying? And all you're gonna hear is this. Y'all feet moving. We ain't even gonna go and do the ruckus. We ain't even gonna do it like I pull up. Like I pulled up at Crenshaw a couple of weeks ago. Walking on the field. Seeing the kids play.
The sickness of his lies is barnacles.
Football, you was on the field. Put that on 6-0, you didn't see me. Put that on neighborhood crib that I didn't walk on the field and y'all just looking. Y'all looking and I'm, okay. Somebody say something.
So you went up there to look at kids?
Nobody said anything.
Weird.
Y'all just looked, blowing your whistle, talking to the kids. I'm the one antagonizing y'all. Why y'all haven't did anything? I know. You
so gangster, you waited till everybody was around kids to go bust a move to antagonize and around kids? Because that's the most appropriate place to get cracking? Okay. Gangster.
That's it. Wouldn't throw rice at a China man's funeral. A China man's wedding. My bad. Sometimes I'll be on these niggas' ass like a cheap suit. And so they get mad at me. But I'm just raw. But that explains why y'all not even on the same page together. Don't you big useless stories. They try to say that you was out of town when you really wasn't. That's why they grabbed your phone. You get what I'm saying? Don't sit there and say that you caught a gun case in Compton Court. Don't say that. You goofy. So, just come out and say, listen, I'm a CI. We already caught you on academics. We already exposed that. Be truthful. You got to. Sugar Plum, you got to. This is the last time I'm gonna speak before I put that message out with me and Quando Rondo. I'm gonna give you that opportunity. I know you're gonna be calling him, oh, bro, stop it. No, he ain't gonna stop nothing. He's already speaking out. Y'all backdoored him. Now when things gets hot, what y'all thought it was just gonna be? Lil Durk? You thought that you wouldn't be on the paperwork and people figure it out? Yes, everybody knows. That's how much a goofy you are. You're not real, you're not authentic, bro. From getting choked out, getting into with the dudes in Florida, to saying that you run the Carolinas and the Atlantas and all the other stuff and nobody could go on the tour, to me exposing you on the tape, so you getting exposed on the tape again, until you getting the faux extra and Sporty Face pulling up to your job telling you to come outside and you hiding in Adam's office because you don't want to come outside. They called Adam and said, tell Bricc to come outside.
How are you?
Adam called you.
Thank you.
It's on there too, people. Y'all can look it up. Adam called you and you said, do not let them in. But we all from neighborhood. You couldn't go outside and talk to them? I know. You can't. You're a sweetie pie. You're not like that. And it's okay. Kanye West is from Chicago and he don't act like the toughest person. He's just a genius. That's what you could just talk about. Like, you could be Kanye West and be still cool and accept it. He still get girls.
This nigga's stupid.
You don't have to be the toughest. That's not your program. But you is one of the dumbest. Stop doing this. We bringing them real back. You don't have to backdoor people. He was from 60s. What we represent. And you traded him off for a bag. Then when you get caught, you turn to be a police. You became a cop. You talking about big useless, but you doing the same thing.
I thought my lisp was bad. That nigga lisp is worse than mine. That's a pretty bad lisp. I thought my lisp was bad. Shit. All right, man. So that's it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this TED Talk from the special ed class. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's free Avenue Angel, so he's free. We gone.